and welcome to today's episode on Smart Money, the SME Financial Literacy Podcast. I'm Mawuena, a chartered accountant, and my goal with this podcast is to help small business owners understand their finances. Have you ever been overwhelmed keeping track of your sales and expenses? Or you wonder why your cash always doesn't match with your profit? Then today's episode is for you. Our topic for today is how to track sales and expenses daily. And our guiding principle is simple. Consistency beats complexity. You don't need a fancy system. You just need to do it every day. Now, why daily tracking matters? Let's start with the why. Daily tracking of sales and expenses is very critical because it shows the real-time financial health. It prevents lost or forgotten transactions. It helps you plan cash flow and profits accurately. It reduces the stress at the month end. Let's take a practical example. Eunice ran a small provision shop. Every evening, she records the day's total sales in her notebook. She also notes all expenses, even small ones like transport and packaging. By the end of the month, she knows exactly how much profit she made. There are no surprises. But compare that to someone who waits until the end of the month, when receipts are missing, when cash totals don't match, and expenses are forgotten. Daily tracking prevents these headaches. Let's take a look at daily recording habits that you can keep. Here is how to build a strong daily habit. 1. Record sales immediately. Note the amount, the dates, and payment method. And track invoices that you have issued and unpaid balances. Let's take this simple example. On 2nd March, we bought 5 bags of rice at 1,000 Ghana cedis, and the payment method was cash. On the same 2nd March, we bought 2 cartons of oil at 800 Ghana cedis, and we paid by mobile money. So 2, record expenses immediately. Note every payment, big or small, and attach the receipts. Example, on 2nd March, we paid transport of 200 Ghana cedis, and yes, we took a receipt. On the same 2nd March, we paid utilities at 500 cedis, and yes, we took receipts. 3. Track cash separately. Open a cash book to record daily cash receipt and paid out. Then calculate the closing cash balance every day. Example is, we had an opening cash for 1,000 cedis, then made sales for 3,000 cedis. But that day we made expenses of 1,500 cedis. Then our closing balance should be 2,500. So if your cash in hand is less than 2,500, you have to investigate immediately. Let's take a look at common tracking mistakes that is usually made. Many SME owners fail because of simple mistakes. Mistake number 1, recording weekly instead of daily. This leads to forgotten transactions or causes stress and inaccuracies. The solution is simple. Spend 10 to 15 minutes daily. Consistency makes more than complexity. Consistency matters more than complexity. Mistake number 2, missing personal and business expenses. It makes it impossible to know true business performance. It skews profit calculations. And what's the solution? Only record business-related transactions in your books. Mistake number 3, ignoring small expenses. Airtime, transport, stationery, all matter. Over a month, these can add up to hundreds and thousands of cedis. What's the solution? Very simple. Record every expense, no matter how small it is. Let's take a look at some tools to make daily tracking easier. You don't need expensive software to start. We have the manual option, which includes using a notebook, a ledger book, or an envelope system for your receipt. There's also the digital options, that's the Excel or Google Sheets. You have a mobile money tracking app, which you can keep on your phone. You can also have a simple accounting software. Example, Kwame runs a printing business. He uses Google Sheet to record sales daily. Each sheet automatically totals sales and expenses. Monthly profit is ready without extra work. Start simple, but scale gradually. Let's take a look at some practical tips to stay consistent. 1. Set a fixed time every day to record transactions. For example, before closing your shop. 2. Make it non-negotiable habits. 3. Review daily records weekly. Small corrections prevent big errors later. 4. Use color codes for income versus expenses. For example, you can use red for expenses and green for incomes. It makes review easier. Consistency beats complexity. A simple daily habit is more effective than a complicated system used irregularly. In concluding today's episode, let's look at some importance of daily tracking of sales and expenses. It gives clarity on your business performance. It protects your cash flow. It makes your monthly profit and tax preparations stress-free. Even a small business can operate like a professional one if you build the habit of daily recording. Start simple. Start consistent. Start today. If this episode helped you, share it with another business owner. Subscribe to the channel and start recording your sales and expenses daily. And if you are a financial institution, a fintech company, a business advisory firm, or an organization that supports SMEs, and you would like to sponsor or partner with SmartMoney, we would love to collaborate with you. Together, we can empower SME owners to build strong, structured, and sustainable businesses. Reach out to us via the contact details in the description below. This is Mawuena, and remember, consistency beats complexity. Small daily steps create financial results. See you in the next episode.